All right, everybody got headphones? All right, get comfortable because we are live. What's good, y'all? When you want
Chilling,
to start?
chilling. It's
When
good
you
with
want?
you.
I'm good, man. We'll start at 8, but let's banter on. Get it right before then. Whatever questions you have or
I
whatever you
like
want
the
to
I
do.
like the shirt. I like the shirt.
Yeah. Hold on, hold on. No.
I
No,
like
no.
the shirt. I like the shirt.
Hold on. Something sounds fucked up. Who's that? Talk? Oh no, I know what it is. The TV. Yeah. The TV. I got the TV on like Mo. So I'm like Mo, the hoe.
No, the
All
hoe.
right. Yeah. So now we good.
Are we
All right.
good?
Yeah, we good. So what about y'all? Y'all got something crazy y'all want to do? Or is it all on me? Is it on me?
Oh
And
nah, nah.
I'm bringing up. And,
So my week. Let me. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
yeah,
whoa.
somebody hot. What's
Can't
that?
be
Somebody.
me.
Probably, and that's you, Ant, you think?
Negative. I was on mute.
Yeah, that's not you. Hold on, that's probably me. I'm gonna take. I'm not. Go ahead. Yo, hello. Is it me?
Yeah, I'm good.
What is that then?
I have no
Talk.
idea.
Nah, you heard it though, right? I don't hear it
Yeah,
now. I
it's
don't
like
hear it
a
now.
high pitch.
Yeah, I don't hear it now though. We good. I think we're good.
Yeah. So
Oh, it's you, Mo.
yeah, I
You
can
on the
still
mic,
hear.
Mo? You on the mic? Talk, Mo.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not you. Go ahead, Ant, talk.
I was on mute, so you couldn't hear me.
All right, so talk, Mo.
Yeah.
I
I'm
know we
good.
good then. All right, all right. It's a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So my
yeah.
week was good.
Mm-hmm.
So it was Brooke's birthday yesterday, so we celebrated. Um, we went to Moscatello's in Troy.
Ah, that's my joint.
And they have real good. You ever have Moscatello's?
Yeah, that's my shit, son. It's right next to the armory.
Yeah, it
That
was.
used that used to be the spot.
Yeah, it's real good, real good. So we went there, and then we went back to our neighbor's house, had some cake.
Right.
And over the weekend, I worked a little on my the studio, so
Mm-hmm.
I bought a few things.
Right.
Everything's starting to come together. So that's really the highlight of my week. Is
Ah,
I can still hear it. I can still hear it. But
I just heard it
yeah,
just now.
that was the highlight of my week. I was able to kind of just get stuff done, man.
Ah.
So but Brooke turned she is another age at this point.
Ha ha
I
ha
was
ha.
about to say the
So
age. I was
she
like, yeah, go ahead. Talk your shit.
nah
Nah,
nah and
he not doing that. Yeah, you wild. Yeah, you not doing that.
Talk heavy.
Mm.
stop
Yes.
don't do that.
Yeah,
Listen,
and
if she wants to reveal her age, that's fine. But
she
she had
just did,
another
and she just
successful
did.
year, and she's good. So
Right.
but we had a good time. We had a real good time.
All right. So that's good, man.
What say you?
Me, nothing, man. I actually just did a lot of appointment stuff. I went to the VA and all that type of crit app that no one wants to hear about. But we can start the show. What am I looking for right now? The same thing I was looking for last week, right? It doesn't matter. Welcome to the Play Myself Show. I'm Myles.
And I'm Mo.
And
And
all right,
I'm Ant. What's up,
let's
y'all?
try let's try that again. Welcome to the Play Myself Show. I'm Myles.
And I'm Mo.
And I'm Ant. What's up, everybody?
What's good, y'all? So
That
let's
was,
start the
that
show.
was better, Ant. That was better.
Yeah, more and ass. Yeah, you stupid son.
Pause.
Hey, it is what it is. That's what this shit sound like. That ass. But so so I have made a revelation, and the revelation is that you kind of have to do what the hell you want to do in your life, because going through this whole like VA process and everything, it's like there's so many like ways and avenues to do things, and like no one knows, but people do know, and when you find out, it's still hit or miss because everything takes a long time, you know. So that's like what I would say my revelation for the week is. If that
What do you
even
mean everything?
is.
What do you mean things take a long time?
So it's just like you, right? Like you work in the customer service industry. Depending on who I get on the jack, depending on who I go on the phone, like the the outcome is different, right? Like people want to help that want to help. Let's say, right? At times, like you could go that extra yard, but a lot of times, like people not giving 100%. If that's a callback to the last show.
So you think people aren't giving 100% when you try to go get help?
Yeah, like when you like they're trying to multitask, and like when you trying to multitask, and I mean I don't even bring it back like that, but I did kind of send you guys a clip from Doc yesterday, and it was like about the multitasking thing, but I think it's that like as a haunt to me, because like I'll get somebody on the phone, or I'll even get somebody in the office, and they're like, oh, I didn't know this, or this, that, and the third. And it's not even only like the VA process. I went to get I went to go do my tax thing for my deal. And it was like the ladies in the tax office, like they were super nice, but it's like I'm not gonna say I knew more than they did, but kinda, you know. But big shout out to them though, because they definitely did their thing with me.
That's what's
No,
up.
that's what's up.
We have kind people.
Oh shit. Okay, so what was the question, bro?
She said,
Go back
"Are
to
we
it.
still celebrating Myles not drinking?" Nah, that lasted about 9 days.
Lasted
So
9
you
days.
back?
You said it on last. You said it on the last show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't last 9 days. There's only
Yeah.
7 days in a
The
week.
last day was 7 days, bro.
Oh, guys. So just
Here we
because I
go.
said that I wasn't drinking,
Here we go.
doesn't mean that I started the day of the show, right?
Oh,
Does that make
okay.
sense to you guys?
That makes sense.
All right.
But you made it seem like you started already.
Oh no, I didn't think I made it seem like anything because it was personal, but I said it, but it was like 9 days.
What's so personal? Why the fuck you share it then?
It was personal that it was it was personal, but it was like if I said the revelation, it has nothing to do with like I've started today by telling y'all. It was personal that like I didn't wait to tell y'all to say that I'm starting some shit. That's what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? It's like that's what made it
Right.
personal.
Yeah.
And you know, so he'll just put something in. Well, no, nothing. I got it.
So all right. So I'll hit you with something real quick. So
Nah, fuck that. I'm gonna cut you off. I'm gonna do something.
Go ahead, Ant.
So Mo, you sent the picture of yourself at the bowling alley
right.
in our group chat, right? Then you sent like a score. It was like what was it, 207, 204, something like that?
Yeah, I think it was 207.
207, yeah, that sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
Then I sent you a picture back with a 234. You didn't say anything. I'm just curious of what's going on. You had
I
nothing
didn't
to
say
say?
anything because that. No, I don't. I mean, that's a good score.
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
why
that's
the
better. That's a better
you
score.
know what?
That,
It's a great score. It's
that's
way better than this score too. But it's just weird how you send me a picture and you don't say shit back. I was like, that's weird to me. So I'm just asking you
Nah,
to
it's
explain it.
not. So it's not really weird. It's just. So let me go back to the text message actually.
Yeah, do that
Since
for
you
sure.
wanna. All right.
Let's do that.
All right.
So I sent you a picture of my score, and you said nice. Laugh
Yeah,
out loud.
I congratulated you, right?
But what was the laugh out loud?
Because
Why would you say
you
laugh out
thought you was
loud?
doing something, like you was proud of yourself. You know, I patted you on your
I
back and I laughed.
I was proud of myself, and
Yeah.
and the thing is I wanted to wait until we got on a show. If you brought it up, I could say, hey, that was a good score. That was a better score than my score that you sent. You sent, what was it,
Yeah,
234? That's a lot
yeah,
better than
about
what my score. I I
yeah,
don't have any arguments or complaints about that. That's a way better score than mine. I'm striving
definitely.
to get better than you than you are. I'm striving
Words.
for that. But
Yes.
I'm not there. I'm not there yet. I can admit
Okay,
that I'm not
but
there.
no,
But you
okay, but
see,
when you sent
but
me that picture, you thought you was there though, right? Like, what did you think when you
no,
sent me that? I'm just curious.
what I thought was I'm progressing. It doesn't mean that I'm better than you. It just means that I'm progressing. So
You sent the picture. You didn't say I'm progressing when you sent the picture. You just sent the picture, and you got a smile on your face with the damn the score. Like it was impressive to me.
it didn't have to be impressive to you. It was impressive to me, and so I was celebrating the fact that I did good. So yeah, it wasn't a better score than yours, Ant. You sent a 234. What do you want me to say
Yeah,
about that? You scored
I
better
want you to
than
say
me.
something. I don't want you to just act like you didn't see it. I thought your phone turned off or
He
something
gonna
like
say
that. I didn't know what's
why?
going
He
on.
gonna say why, Aunt? Why you want him to say that? Say
I
like
mean,
no,
I
no
mean
man gonna say
that's
that.
fine.
Like,
That's fine,
what
Ant.
did you want me to say when you said it to me?
I didn't care if you said anything or not. I sent it to the group. I, I sent it to the group, and I don't know if they're trying to create some smoke.
Nah, you're a groupie. That's what you
I
should
don't know
say.
if that's what you're trying to do. I wasn't sending it trying to say I'm better than Ant. I sent it like I'm proud of
Nah,
myself.
I felt,
That
when I saw it, I felt like you sent it. You was like, yo, I'm the shit. Watch this.
Fuck it, yo.
Then
This is yo. This
I pulled the big joke out.
conversation. Let me tell you something. This conversation is making this shit mad whack. So let's do this.
Nah,
How
you
many
the only.
times?
Okay.
No. Go ahead. Nah, keep it. Let's do it.
Nah,
Let's
I
go.
see,
'Cause
I
I
see.
know what's gonna happen. I know what's gonna happen because it's like a lopsided argument. Trust me. Look,
it
look
really
what Nene
is.
said.
It
Yeah.
really is. It really hit.
Yeah,
Bro,
son.
you hit the nail on the head,
Yeah,
Myles.
I was trying to save it, bro. Cause like, look what Nene said.
Yo, it's
She
so
said,
lopsided,
You was
bro.
trying
Like,
to
yeah,
save
bro,
him.
you got
It's
it.
she
cool. You
said,
saved
look,
him. You saved him.
she says, Ant seems sensitive. LOL. Interesting to see the men in their feelings. You know what
Uh,
I'm saying? It's like that's what I was trying to prevent.
Ah,
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I was trying to
ah,
prevent, bro. That's what I was
ah.
trying to prevent, bro. That's what I was trying to prevent. But
That's not me and my feelings at all. That's me just
I
talking about
know.
our conversation,
Yo,
but it's cool.
I know, but it's like it's so
Yeah.
meant. That's like so meant for like a phone conversation because I know like if it's people watching, they're gonna say that or
Yeah, but
something.
he just said he was waiting for me to say something on the show, right?
He said or not. It didn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's what he said.
Mm.
You know. But yo, fuck it. How many times do you fuck before you take the condom off?
I mean, I think it depends on the person.
How you judge
It
that?
really it's not like you see you're with anyone and you're just like, okay, you know, it doesn't matter who you are, I'm gonna take it off after 3 times or take it off after 4 times. It really depends.
So now the chat is really just talking about that picture shit. But yeah, it depends. So it's like, does it depend to a point where it could be once? You saying it depends on who the person
It
is?
could be once.
What say you,
It
Ant?
could be once.
What say you, Ant?
I think Ant's frozen.
Oh, you frozen? I'm gonna go, and then he called back. Nah, I agree with you.
You hear me?
Yeah, go ahead now.
Yeah.
Um, I don't think it's a specific time. You know what? I think that if you're gonna go that route, you should both get tested first, and then you know what I mean.
I've never been
So,
tested with a John. Go ahead though.
what's that?
Especially Ant. He should definitely get tested.
So, what are you talking about? You more than hoe. What are you talking about? You trying to come at me, man?
Yeah, he coming at you son, because you trying to come at him, and then, like that's his whole game. That's why I was trying to save you, because like that's his shit.
Now he could come for me. He could try though.
That's his spin.
I'm just saying, bro. That's just how I feel. I don't know why you getting mad.
No, I'm not mad at all. I'm proud of everything
You
I
are.
did.
You seem a little hostile. I'm just saying,
No,
especially if you
I'm happy in everything I did in life.
Ant B, you definitely got to get tested.
No, I'm just Ant today. I only got Ant on it. It's no big.
It's there, bro. Everyone can see
No,
it.
I know
It says Ant B.
it's dark. I got the black shirt on. You can't
It
see it.
says Ant B, dummy.
No, stupid. I have a black shirt, so I can't see it.
Yo, Mo going hard. Yo,
But yeah, it's no
Nah.
specific time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's specific time, like amount of times for that.
nah,
How about you? What you think?
son. So I'm more to go with like what kind of like what Mo said, but like it's a vibe, but it's been so long. Since I even like used the condom since I was like it's weird. I think, and I think that honestly, like at our age, whatever, it's definitely a vibe. Like I could definitely catch some drink if I was single, like straight up first
Just
night
go
dog.
skinny dipping?
Yeah, bro, it's possible. Yeah, it's possible. But I don't know. Like I'm not outside. See, like
Mm.
look, Mimi said the same thing. I'm not bugging. And she said getting tested isn't bad, but like even like that vibe, I'm not even. I mean, I'll do it. But I'm not down with it. It's like now it's weird,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, like I said, I don't think there's really a specific time, and I think some people go out and they be messing with the nastiest people, and then sometimes they just don't even care, bro. Depending on how drunk they are, they don't even give a shit.
I mean, but how you know who nasty, Mo?
No, I'm just saying. Well, I mean, I know guys and girls that would mess around. They don't care, and then they give their girlfriend something, give their boyfriend something, and then that's how you know.
Yo,
Who you think
know,
they run and
hold
tell?
on, hold on. Talking about you know
They
somebody that intentionally get it or knew they was burning and rocked out? Because I don't. So talk heavy. Yeah, wildfire connection.
I know
Yeah?
Yeah, you good.
I know a girl.
Mm-hmm.
I know a girl that cheated on her boyfriend, and she let him you know going raw,
Mm-hmm.
and she caught something, and then she slept with her boyfriend and said, "You gave me something,"
Nah.
and he ended up admitting that he was cheating on her because
all the way sucker.
That's
Damn,
crazy.
yeah.
That sounds like some shit you would do.
Hey, clap the clap.
Oh, really? Okay.
More you on the Pepsi? We got. I mean, the cadence got to go a little faster. You gotta have
That's
a
fine.
Yeah. But anyway,
No, I don't.
That's crazy though. Cause like, you think did he ever find out?
No, because
Like,
he admitted that he cheated on her.
But so
She never admitted.
And then what happened?
Yeah,
She like broke up with him?
Word.
Nah. Nope.
Oh, they stayed together?
Nope.
They're still together right now.
Till this day.
Shout out to them.
Still together. And they still together.
They still
Is
together?
that, hold on.
Oh,
Still together, yeah.
Mo, give me a clue.
Yup.
Is that person in the chat? Nah, I'm fucking with you.
Shout out to Brooke and Mo, still together.
Nah, but that's hey, that's really funny.
Hey.
But yo, nah, that's crazy. Like to me, like that's some jail shit right there. Or that's like some murder, death, kill shit. I wouldn't play that shit.
But I was having a conversation with somebody this morning, and we were talking about cheating.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you feel as a whole? What gender is? Huh?
Brooke, she saw undertones on that shit. I didn't think this, but I guess she saw it. She tied it. She tied it. Yeah, go ahead though. Go ahead.
Stop coming for me, bro.
Nah, she saw your shit. Go ahead though. Go ahead, Mo.
So, as a whole, what do you think? What gender do you think is better at cheating, men or women?
Girls. Females is way better at cheating.
How so? Please explain. We need to know this.
because, well, number one, I wouldn't say it's less ego in it, but for me, I think that they not as sloppy, or it's like they don't want to brag, they don't want to tell anybody. Because like to me, it wasn't until I became an adult I wasn't like copping points and stuff like that. But I think shorties will fuck mad dudes nobody know. You know what I mean? Dude fuck a joint at least, until you got to an adult, at least one or two people know. You say something when you were a kid, when you were. But I think that like the way you do everything is the way you do anything, and like time honors everything. So I think that shorties become nice at it. Like, yo, bodies is not an accomplishment for them. It ain't really an accomplishment for us. But when you young, as a young man, it is. But for a woman, her whole life, that shit ain't no real accomplishment unless she's like in the roster, standing in her power. Like, yo, I could take any dick type shit.
Okay.
Y'all feel me? You what say you?
And
Um, I'm not gonna give it to any gender because there's some people that's masters at that shit. You know what I mean? So it can be either man or woman. So I'm not. I don't have.
Of course, but that's the shit. Like, so, like, from your personal experience, what is it? I mean, you can't just say, "Oh, it's a question," and I'm just not gonna answer it, and you
I didn't.
say like
I
some
didn't not
Obama
answer.
shit.
I answered it. Dude, what are you talking about? What
You,
do I think? Who do I think is the best cheater, man or woman?
yeah, yeah.
I said both. That's
All
my
right.
answer.
So that shit. All right, Mo. Can you give an
well,
answer then,
why?
Mo?
Why
Yeah.
though? Why is it? Is it just because you feel like you said that you feel like it doesn't matter? Men, there are some men that are better at cheating than women, and some women that are better at cheating than men.
Yeah, I don't
Correct.
get that answer, bro.
How you don't? Well, it's not for you to get. That's what the fuck I feel. That's it.
All right. What say you, Mo?
All
What
right,
say
bro.
you? All right, Mo.
So
You don't have an answer? Shit.
I'm agreeing with Myles on this.
Yeah.
Um, so the reason being is because women start at a young age. Like, all right, so women start developing at a younger age,
Right.
right? So fathers and have to protect them. So they have to
Mm,
start out lying more than boys do. That goes
powerful.
into adulthood. Women are plotters, bro. They're
I
way
agree.
better at it than men are.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
so for an example, right?
Mm-hmm.
If a man goes and cheats, he's cheating like as soon as he gets the chance to do it,
Mm,
right?
yep.
So he gets a text message and a woman's like, "Yo, I'm ready." The
Yeah.
man's like, "Yo, I'm going for it," right?
Exactly.
But with women, it's different. With women will plot. They'll find what they want, and then they play the long game. They just
Mm-hmm.
wait. That's why most women would rather cheat with a guy who's with somebody
Yeah.
rather than cheating with a guy that's single, because a guy that's single might start wilding out. He don't got shit to lose.
Mm.
Okay, but
Yeah.
You know
can
what I'm
that be
saying?
vice versa too?
You don't
Can that
know,
be?
because
Can
It
it
both
be
it,
a
does.
guy?
it can be vice versa. However, it mostly happens with women because they have more practice at it.
How you know
Women are
that,
Exactly.
man?
just
I used to be that guy.
because
The fuck you talking about? So how do you
you're
know that?
talking you're
You
you're
just
talking from
said
just a personal experience. I'm
experience. Yeah.
talking
Yeah.
as a whole. You
And
got to
and
see the
So
when
big
you
we
so
picture.
act
you went out,
and
you did the
when we hold on,
statistics and everything, and you
and
know
when we
everything.
asked no, when we asked you as a whole, the answer you gave was both. So Mo's breaking down his experience as to why he's giving an actual answer, bro. You get what I'm saying? It's like this is
Yeah,
his,
I said both because I know both sides. That's why I said both.
but I guarantee you don't know
Yeah,
both
but
evenly. You don't know
but
both evenly.
if I had to choose one
Yes, I do.
gender, I would. If I had to choose one gender,
Mm,
I personally would choose women, because women are just, they just think about it differently than a lot of guys do. I know a
yeah.
lot more guys that get into situations where they don't even think about the lie. They don't
Word.
Guys don't even think about the lie before they even do it, right? So I'll give you a
Yeah.
prime example, right? a guy will go out and he'll cheat with a girl. He'll go out at 11 o'clock at night, cheat with a girl, and then come home at like 1 o'clock in the morning. Doesn't even think about where he was. He comes home, the girl says, "Where were you?"
Mhm.
Now he's like scrambling. Oh, I was at my boy's house. What boy's house? Which one?
Yeah, he all the way.
And
Myles.
he's like, no, but this is a prime example of something that happens.
Mm-hmm.
What guy? Now he didn't even think about the guy that he was with. He doesn't have an alibi.
Right.
Now she wants to call whoever it is that he was with, and he don't want to call him. Now all of a sudden the guy's asleep. Right?
Yeah.
Now with a female will not only just like plot it out, but she'll plot the shit out for months.
Where
right?
she hiding the
So
truth in that
she
shit. Yeah.
so she changes her strategy. She starts now going to the gym 6 months prior to her cheating. 6 months earlier. Starts going to the gym at the same time. Every day. Every Wednesday, every Friday goes to a swim class, goes to a spin class, whatever it is.
Man, Mo know these hoes.
You're not possibly going to monitor every single time. So just one of those times that she goes out and goes to a spin class, she's over at Corey's house getting banged out because you know what I'm saying? Because you're not thinking about it. Because women play chess when it comes to shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that, in my experience, that's what I've seen.
Right. So Brooke back, she go kind of agree with Ant. She goes, I think men are more often the ones to cheat because they're more impulsive. But women's minds are strategic. But there are some narcissistic pro cheaters on both genders. I mean, yeah. Like
I mean, yeah, but that wasn't really
yeah, that's like the same thing Ant said. It's like, all right, what a hot take. You know what I mean? It's like, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're saying that it's both, but at the same time, we're saying who do you think is better? That's like saying, yo, who's better, Jordan or LeBron? You're like, yo, they the same.
They're both good.
They ain't the same.
They're not.
Yeah. So word.
I think I talked so heavy I made Ant freeze.
Yeah, you stupid,
I said, freeze, bitch.
Yo, answer.
Oh my god,
that's fucked up. Yo, so yo, you crazy.
So we've already answered who's better at cheating and why they're better at cheating, right?
Right.
So
to us, no, we answered it and we had the same answer basically.
Yeah. So going back to what Brooke said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think cheats more, men or women?
I'm gonna say I could say even on that, right? But I would say even on that. But if I had to like bet my bread, I would say more people. It would probably be men. But the reason I say it's even because like I think once a chick find what she like, a female find what she like, she could be good with that being a side job. Like a dude is always hunting. Once you scratch that,
I think you're right to a degree. Excuse me. I think that men. So the question, if you didn't hear it, was
I heard it.
Okay, all right.
I heard
So what do
you
you think?
talking too. I heard everything.
That's fine. I'm happy that you did hear it.
Yeah, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. Don't be mad because your girl agree with me. It's okay.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad. You're the only one that look hostile. Why are you so mad, bro?
I'm happy.
Nah, it's the way that you sitting. You sitting all angry like a pit bull. You
No,
mad?
I'm not.
Oh,
Yo,
now
I'm
you
not.
want to rest up. Now you want to rest the
I've been
shoulder.
in the gym. You know, it's been
Miss
working
Mimi,
out a little bit.
Miss Mimi,
So,
we
all
know you
right,
said it, but we got to say it again because
so,
it's a podcast.
so who would you bet cheats more, men or women?
If I had to make a bet, I would say
Yeah.
women.
Oh, what?
Women cheat more?
Facts.
What's your basis on that?
I seen it with my own eyes.
Jose ain't loyal.
Because you've
So,
seen
bro,
it? Can you
yeah,
elaborate on it? Can you
yeah,
talk about it?
Well,
words.
now, you know
What
what?
have you seen?
Come on, Ant.
That's funny.
We drinking Pepsi.
Drinking Pepsi.
Yeah,
That's
so
what, I'm glad you
can we get a
asked me to
West Coast
elaborate.
show
I
so
was
to
going to ask
speak?
you to elaborate first.
Yeah,
I was
we
going to
trying
ask
to.
you, have you ever been in a situation where you was with a woman and she was cheating on her man with
Hold on,
you?
but hold on, bro. Before he do that, can you just do that? What he asked you? So, cause like that's what
Listen,
we been waiting for.
nigga, shut up. You be cutting niggas off, man. Shut up. I was about
No,
to
bro. He
say
asked
my
you a
shit.
question and you
I
changed the
was
question.
about to say my shit, but I told him
All right,
that
go ahead.
right
I'm
before he
sorry.
said that, I was going to say the same thing to him. That's what I
Yo,
was
Ant.
saying.
Yo, Ant. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, bro. Go ahead,
Okay,
bro.
so just
Go
chill,
ahead.
man.
Go ahead, man.
So,
Why are you
I
so
mean,
angry tonight?
I know
Word,
nobody's
son.
angry, but it's like, yo,
You're
chill. If
mad,
you
bro.
shut up, sometimes you'll hear it. So,
Mad.
okay, it was one time where I was with this girl. I just met her, whatever. We was chilling, we was doing what we was doing. And then somebody called. They kept calling and calling and calling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, damn, who's that? You're not gonna answer the phone? She was like, nah, that's my man, but he got I'm like, damn. I didn't even know she had a man at the time. I really didn't care. But
Mm-hmm.
shit like that. You know what I mean? What about you guys? That ever happened to you?
Nah,
I mean,
not to me.
Yeah,
no, I would.
talk heavy, mates.
That's never really happened with me. I wouldn't say that. Because if she did have a man or whatever, I didn't know about it. I didn't know, so
Mm-hmm.
that never happened. And plus, even if somebody was calling nonstop, I wouldn't look at somebody's phone and or ask them. And that's not a knock against you. It's just that's not me personally. I wouldn't really ask nobody who's calling their phone.
Same.
I mean, it sounded like an emergency, so I was like, but
You were
I mean, I really
concerned.
didn't care at the time, but it sounded like an emergency.
You were concerned.
Yeah, concerned person. Yeah.
Okay. You were concerned about the side, your side, girl.
Your side joint?
All right.
I mean, I'm concerned
So,
about anything. Period.
Yo, Mo ain't shit. Yo, son. Mo,
Yeah,
chill, son.
and that wasn't a side girl
Yo.
at all. I was single at the time,
oh,
so
All right, guys.
okay. So you were the side guy.
I just told you I didn't know. I didn't know. I just met her. I didn't know
So now
anything.
you knew. Did you feel like the side guy
I didn't give a fuck at that
after you
time.
found
Yeah,
out?
I didn't care.
All
Mo,
right.
you're Mo the
Yo,
hoe. You should know what I'm talking
I'm just saying. I'm just asking questions.
about. And I'm just answering your questions.
All right. So I don't know why you're getting mad about it, but all right. So
Nobody's mad. I'm
um,
just talking. This is how I talk.
you're so angry right
Yeah,
now, bro.
y'all a little soft
But
because y'all
anyway,
up there, upstate in New York. We down here. This is how we talk. Okay, so anybody say, "Oh, you and
you're
your
so
feelings, you mad?"
you're
No,
so angry right now, bro.
that's how we talk down here.
You all right?
Cool, man.
Yeah, I'm good.
I think Ant need to take 5. But anyways,
Now you know what?
Yo,
I'm
so
gonna
you
take 10
walk
for
in.
that. I'll take the
yo,
10.
hey,
Yo,
listen, for
son.
all the people
Take the
that's
10
watching,
now.
it ain't nothing but love,
Time
though,
out.
bro. Like,
No, it's love, son. But Ant,
that's
like you
all.
walking right into Mo's comedy style, and it's like you just chill,
I'm
cause
doing
like
it on
that's his.
purpose. So what are you saying, man? You don't need to. Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
that's his.
So,
Like what I'm saying is like his style of
so,
comedy is exactly what you're walking into every time, and
yeah,
like
I'm
he's like
doing it
trying
on
to.
purpose. You didn't think I know that?
Okay,
so,
no, go ahead.
so I think that men cheat more.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think that women cheat. They cheat for a longer period of time with the same person
Mm.
because women are picky. You know what I mean? They're not just gonna be going out and just slaying everybody. Not a lot of them. They're not like that. No, what they're gonna do is they're gonna find one guy who's got no drama, and she's gonna just deal with him for
You
a
know,
couple of years. That's my opinion.
but
I kind of,
I'll
I
get
kind of, I kind of agree with you on that. I kind of agree with you on that.
yo. I'm gonna give you
Okay.
this though, right? And maybe I'm just because I've been out the game so long, right? But like, I was always like on
Allegedly.
like the. Go ahead, Ant. What you
No,
say?
I said allegedly. Allegedly. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm telling the truth, man. Play myself, right?
I'm fucking
So
with you. It's a joke, man. Yeah.
I know, I
Yeah.
know, I know, but let me just hit it. Go ahead, bro. So what I'm saying is like I've always been like in like the casual scene, I guess, to where it's like I didn't really give a fuck. Never gave a fuck if like a shorty picked up the phone or it was like her man on the phone or a dude, another dude she was even about to go see. I'm not that possessive, I would say, to my shit. Like unless it's like to me, unless it's like a label on our relationship, love is love, love. Respect, respect, respect.
Oh, so let me double tap on what I said.
Mm-hmm.
So when I said pick up the phone, I didn't say everything that I said. I was like, it's cool, you know what I mean? If you got somebody, I don't care. I won't say nothing. I'll be quiet. That's
Mm-hmm.
what I said that day. So I didn't care, but I'm like, yo, you got something going on. You can handle that. I'll be quiet. It's cool.
Oh
Shit like that.
So you play your
yeah.
position.
I didn't have a position at that point. That's like I said.
Okay.
Yo, but that's
I
what
was
I'm
just
saying
wondering. I
though.
don't know
Like,
if that's the lingo.
yeah. So like, yeah. So contrary, it's not even contrary to that, but like on that same note, it's like if like I guess like what my vibe is on on a shorty is that like it like most even like girlfriends that I had or whatever like before it was that it was like yo all right I'm dating right what is dating like describe or define dating you know what I mean it's the same
Dating is
thing it's like go ahead.
dating's going out, getting to know each other, not putting
Right
no labels on anything, but just seeing where you're at with each other and see if
right
you
so
guys
like
should be friends, move forward, do whatever. That's
yeah so
dating.
like
I
a
agree.
mutual yeah so like a mutual respect is like if I'm dating somebody if I'm on a date like to me I don't know how it is now but like to me if I'm on a date and like she's not gonna stay on the phone for no 30 minutes, but if she's handling something, even if I hear it, I'm like, yo,
Mm,
I'm about to go
let's let,
get it.
let's go to that. So, say you're on your first date, and the girl she's on the phone for most of the fucking date. How you
Nah, that's
feeling
not
right now?
no, that's not
So,
happening.
what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? What?
Huh?
Okay, okay. So, you and Shorty is on your date, and then y'all sitting down, and every time she's just on the phone for the whole time, straight like for 30, 40 minutes.
But that would never
So, what
happen
are
to
you
me.
doing?
No, that would
Okay,
never
I'm
happen to me.
saying if it did happen to you, what are you doing?
It's over. The date is over.
How? Okay, so how are you ending it? You drove her
We're
there. You
I
leaving her there?
leave.
What are we
No,
doing?
yes,
So you just gotta get up and go. Like, tell me what you doing.
yes. I just
I need a
walk
play
the
by
other
play.
yo,
way. I just walk.
yo, Myles said I'm
He's gonna
out.
get up and walk. Don't say nothing.
I'm out. Yeah, because she's
No
interested in
good night.
something
No
else.
nothing.
I'm very yo, bro. Anyone who knows me could say I'm narcissistic, I'm whatever. But again, I value my time with a person. So like when it comes to individual just time and attention, it's huge to me. But again,
Okay.
our time together is our time together. Our time apart is our time apart. You know what I mean? That's how it is.
if I dr- if I drove her there, bro, like I honestly, I would probably finish the I would finish the
On her
date or
face, go ahead.
whatever, but I would drive her home.
Oh,
If
you
I drove her
tripping.
there, I'm driving her home, bro. Like
Mo,
I
you go
wouldn't
out
really,
so hold on.
call, I wouldn't call her again. You know what I mean? But like,
You ending the date?
no, I'm not. I mean, I'm not gonna end it right that
No, you're gonna
second,
go
but
and pay for dinner and
I
all that?
will. What's that?
You're gonna go pay for dinner and all that? She on the jack, she on the
Well, we're
phone the
gonna go
whole time
Dutch.
while you
We're gonna go
got your food?
Dutch.
Yeah. I mean, I'm out. We going Dutch.
What if you ordered
I'm
the food
doggy
already and it didn't
bagging
come
the
yet?
Dutch.
What
Bro,
if you
I'm
ordered the food and it
dope.
didn't come yet?
Mine is to go. I'm going outside as a smoker before I hit the street. I'm saying, yo, pack my shit up, man. Yo, hit her with her bill. Go smoke my bogey, come back, get my bag, go home, burn the L's, eat my own food. That's just me.
Couldn't do it.
You know what I mean? Yo, would you let your shorty go to her ex funeral?
Yeah.
Nah, fuck that nigga.
Yo, I swear I was thinking that in my mind when I was like,
See,
yo,
I
ain't
knew
gonna
you
say
would. I'm a mind reader, right, man? I'm a mind reader. Right?
I swear those exact words, bro. That's what I
Respectfully,
was
though.
thinking.
Respectfully.
Right? See me, I wouldn't even care about shit like that. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't even care about
Crying
shit
over
like
this
that.
nigga? For real?
So he's dead. Oh, so
You still
all
love
right,
him?
yes. All right,
You
so
should be with that nigga. Go ahead. Push you in the cap.
go ahead, kill yourself. Now listen. So what about this? Would you let your ex listen? So listen, Mo. Would you let your ex? Would you let your shorty go to her ex mom's funeral? You know they had a relationship.
I would let her go anywhere if she wanted to go, and that's just me being honest. Because at the end of the day, I don't want somebody putting limitations on me either. You know what I mean? So if I decided to go somewhere, like if I went to an ex's funeral, I don't want to hear anything. But in the same sense, I can't get mad at somebody for doing something and then turn around and try to do the same thing. So
you'd be a hypocrite.
Exactly. So I don't want to put any limitations on anyone's life, bro. Like, and I think that when you're with somebody, we put way too much expectation on each other.
Agreed.
So I think we live through life with one father, one mother, or if they're around. And the last thing that I want to remind my girlfriend or spouse of is one of their parents. So I can't tell them that they can't do something. I can tell them, however, how if they do something, how it's going to make me feel. But that's it. I can't stop them from doing anything.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna take my shit back. What I said about the first about the ex, because if they had a kid together and the kid wants to go, the mother might want to go with the kid. You know what I mean? And the
if they
same
didn't
and the same with
have
the
a kid.
grandmother.
Yeah,
Huh?
what if they didn't have a kid?
Yeah,
It's
then
fine.
the same shit I said stands.
Oh, all right.
I mean, I wouldn't want her to go, but I'm not gonna be like, no, you can't go. But I was like, yo,
Yeah, you are.
I may be thinking funny, like you still,
Would you go though?
Would I go? No, I don't like going to funerals.
I know, me neither. But if she went and she asked you to go, because it's a more of a support thing. If it's the mom,
If she wanted to cry on your
No,
shoulder
I would
she gonna cry
support
on
her,
his shoulder.
over another,
her family.
if
That's
she
our
wanted to
family.
cry, if she wanted to cry on your shoulder about another man, would you let her?
Yeah, then
No.
she'd be like, we at Corey house. The funeral over, but we at Corey house. He's not doing too good. But yo, me, I'm okay with that shit, son. Because I know if I didn't go, yo, bro, if I didn't go, yo, bro, son's mom just died. Like, yo, if she for you again, man, you can't force somebody to be with you or whatever. If she for the streets, she for the streets. You can't, like, to me, like all them roadblocks and shit like that. Like, the fuck you? What is that for? To me, that shit is
Okay.
on some insecurity shit.
Okay. So let's reverse this shit.
Mm-hmm.
So if your ex died and you wanted to go to the funeral, and your lady's stopping you, what you doing?
I'm going, bro. If I want to go as a man to pay respects, I'm going. No one's
Now
stopping me,
what did she say? You know what? If you go, it's over. What you doing?
bro. I don't mess with shorties like that. That's what I'm saying. It's like
I
it's
didn't say
not
you
that.
did. Listen, you don't know what
Oh,
type
you
of
said
girl
like
you.
you said hypothetically.
Yeah, if they said that, that's what.
I'll be like it's over then.
How about you, Mo?
I don't let anyone control me because
Yeah,
I don't try to control anybody else.
that's
You know,
control.
so
Yeah,
I would definitely I would probably go at that point even
spite.
if I didn't want to go.
Yeah, that's what out of spite.
You
Especially
know,
because you said that, right?
but
Okay.
but if especially because he said that, no, like that I'm just my own person, bro. Like I don't let anyone influence like what a decision I make. Now,
Okay.
I don't know if you allow other people, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm saying this, I, I'm just asking, I'm bringing the question back to you. Like, if your girl told you you can't go to somebody else's funeral, that's like an ex or something who was really good friends with you, you know, are you gonna honor her wish? Are you gonna honor her wishes and not go?
I'm doing what I want to do.
Okay. But you
That's it.
just but you just got done saying that you wouldn't allow her to go.
I didn't say I wouldn't allow her to go. I said
That's
I
what you
wouldn't
first.
want her. I wouldn't want her to go.
Okay,
That's what I said.
but what if
But
she said if you leave the relationship is over? Your
I
girl right now.
if I leave the relationship's over, if it's over that easy, then I'm out. I'm gonna test it.
but I think if somebody
'Cause
says that,
I
that's
don't
like
want to be with nobody that can end a relationship that easily because of some dumb shit like that. I don't want to be with that person.
yeah,
With some
same.
real shit. You know?
Yeah,
Cause that's some
I
dumb
agree.
shit. That's some dumb
Yes,
shit. That's some controlling shit.
100%. So that's what I just said. I'm like, yeah, like you can't like dictate what I'm gonna do, especially like if I'm at like. So even if like she was like, yo, is a this dude's having like a get together at his house after. I'm like, all right, what time you coming back or whatever. Again, like, what am I trying to do? You know what I mean? Like, what are you really trying to do? Like, if that's the dick she want to suck, she gonna do it. You know what I mean? Like,
No, no.
go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Miles.
You see what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, if that's what she want to do, like, if like, say, if dude was having like a get together at his crib after, I'm like, all right, what's on you coming home? Go.
What dude though? Cause we talking about a dead person.
Her, no, so like, I brought it
Oh,
to
you
the
talking about
what the
the mother, with the mother.
yeah, if the mom
Okay,
died
okay,
and
okay,
someone
okay.
had a like a get together at the crib, I'm like, all right, everybody go in there and go. Because again, you could do two things, right? You can say you could do a bunch of things, right? Let's call it a myriad, right? You could do a myriad of things. You could say you can't come right home, which is stupid, right? Because now she's limited,
Right.
and then she's gonna beef. Or you could go support the shit, right? Or you could say, yo, go. But at the end of the day, I think that like if somebody want to cheat, they gonna cheat, right? But like you try to prevent it with words, it's like an
Mm,
oxymoron. It doesn't matter. Like you know what I mean? If they gonna like she ain't had to tell you that. She could have went to the car with a change of clothes in the back, told you she was going to work, just did all that shit and told you nothing.
mm.
Now what if you went to the funeral, right, Aunt? You went to the funeral with, or no, she goes to the funeral, and you obviously don't go, right? She comes back and she sits in the car. You're watching her sit in the car, and the family had given her the Letterman jacket, his high school Letterman jacket, and she's crying and she's sniffing the jacket.
Yeah.
Mm. You trying me right now, bro? Why the fuck you trying me right now? You know I got a
No,
fireplace,
no, you know
right?
what? You
I got
know
a fireplace
what?
right for the ready for
No,
the.
I'm sorry. That's not even a real question. I just
Yeah,
wanted to
you
say
are
it
right
because I
now.
thought it was
Cause the
funny.
fireplace, I'm gonna light the fireplace up, and
You
you
know,
know
you
we
Nah.
know,
gonna
you gonna
cremate
burn
that
that
shit.
shit.
To the
You know,
dead
We gonna
dude?
cremate it. We gonna
To the
cremate it.
dead dude jacket, you gonna
you
do
know,
that?
Yeah, we gonna say
it's
a prayer
going
though.
right
We
in
gonna
the
say a
fucking
prayer.
That's
prayer
petty.
barrel.
We gonna say a prayer too with it. We gonna say a prayer. It's all good.
Oh my god! No, you said you burn that shit. No, that would get me hot. Like I'm
Why
very
though?
neutral, you know,
Yeah,
but
but why?
it would get me hot.
Why?
Not
Cause
gonna
she
lie.
yo, hold on, bro.
No,
So
because it's so I wouldn't tell her that she can't have it,
mhm.
but for a brief second, bro, like she's smelling this dude's scent.
Yo,
and crying.
Yeah, that's
hold on,
weird.
hold on.
That's weird.
Time out. All
You
right,
know
it's
what I mean?
weird for
Like
you.
like
So
like
listen.
for me.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Nah, I'm gonna switch the subject. So go ahead. Go ahead. Just finish what you're saying. I'm about to kill the
But
subject. Right.
so for me, I think it's just weird. I'm just gonna leave it at that. It's for me, it's weird. Like
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be able to do the same thing. I wouldn't do the same thing, But to see that, it would throw me off.
All right.
I would get mad for a second, but then I would put it in perspective. So
Basically, right. So how
right.
about this? Right. How about this? You you don't love none of your exes, like as a person. That like if they died, you would cry, and if you had something to them, you would like mourn over.
So I have um I care about a lot of people,
Yeah.
but
Love and love is different though. Good though.
it's very different. So I can't say that I do love any of my exes. And I'm not even saying that to be safe. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just saying that because I'm just being honest.
Hmm.
Every time I say some real shit, Aunt freezes.
Yo, but dig this though. So dig this. Mo, I ain't even gonna let you go safe like that, right? So
What's that?
I won't even let you go safe like that. So you never like love somebody and like just broke up mutual and like you fly with them and then it's like yo like you either like because if you don't love them like after love is like hate, right?
Yeah, not always though.
If you go extreme, from one extreme
No,
to the other, then yes.
nah. But so when I say yo, Aunt, do you love any? Do you love what's that? Yo, Aunt, you love any of your exes?
But I still got love for them. I wouldn't say love like in
What?
love.
No, no, not in love, like oh whatever. But I, you don't love none of them. Like so,
Yeah, but
if you,
I have love for all my exes. You know what I mean? I could, if I love them at one point, yeah.
yeah,
But
that's what I'm saying. So it's the same thing. Like so, like say if that ex was a friend, it's still a friend. Like you don't have to break up on bad terms or whatever. You can still be fly with them. And then it's like if you had something that is when they died or somebody died in their family, and I mean, your new drink caught you crying over it. It's like yo, like isn't that mourning? That's like saying you don't have no girlfriends, men.
girlfriends and ex girlfriends, two different things, brother.
No, but it's the same thing. So it's like yo, if you
Mhm.
love you, all right, look. So you love you have friends that's females that you love.
Yeah,
Okay, so if you loved Shorty that
but it's a
died,
different
go
type of
ahead.
love, man. Like love somebody like as a friend, then love them as a girlfriend or once a girlfriend is two different things, man.
Bro.
Because when you have a love line in
What?
like a relationship type of shit, you know what I mean? Like sexual
No.
and all that. But when you're a friend that never had sex with a girl, never did that with none of them, it's a different type of time, man.
How? How though? Like how, Sway?
I don't.
So okay, so you have friends that's girls, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you have ex girlfriends, right?
Yeah.
You have the same love for them
If they died,
equally
absolutely. 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 If they
if they
died,
die. If they die.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. If I own something like so my mentor is a female, right? She gave me this statue in like for Christmas 2000 and I want to say 16. I still got that shit. And when she died, I cried over that shit. Because it's what I had of hers. I never blazed it. You know what I mean? But it was like, yo, that's the homie.
Did you think
But
about
like, yo,
blazing it?
but huh? Nah. But if one of my but if one of my exes died and I had something which I doubt I would have, but if somebody if like their moms or what pops was like, yo, she wanted you to have this, yeah, I'm gonna cry. I might cry. But I don't see how you wouldn't cry if you
I
have love
mean,
for them.
we different. We different.
Okay, no,
I
that's
don't
fine.
really cry
I
like
think
that
All right.
too.
I think that this kind of goes back to my conversation about everybody kind of looks at the ex as public enemy number one,
Right.
you know, and so you got to remember this, and that before you
Why you keep
guys were to get,
saying
because you brought it up,
Yeah,
because you
you
brought it up, like,
contrarian.
yeah, I mean, but you got to remember this, right?
Stop saying
So
all X is a bad name. If I'm friends with an ex, that's it. It's a friendship, and it could be
yeah,
respectful, respected and respectful. 100%, Mimi.
yeah,
Mimi,
so like,
you like me.
if you ain't have sex with him, I mean, okay.
Yeah, sex is
but
yeah.
I mean,
Go ahead.
the thing is that before you were intimate with them, what would you consider yourself with them? You were a friend, right?
I'm saying them. It's a lot
You
of
were,
them, Mo. So
you were,
I don't know
but
who we talking about.
come on, bro,
Yeah, anybody. Come on,
come on,
sex is
bro.
Um,
yeah. Keep going. Yeah.
You know it. Before you were with a girlfriend, you have to be a friend first. And so once you stop being like intimate with that person, once you break up with them, whatever, then you guys can revert back to a friendship that's respectable.
we
And I
can.
think that so many people look at the exes like public enemy number one all the time. Like that ex girlfriend or ex boyfriend wouldn't be respectful to the fact that you have a relationship or you guys are not together anymore. You know, I think that there are a lot of people who are shady out there, and
Mm-hmm.
so you have to be careful. But not everybody's like that, you know. And usually, like with me, um, everybody knows who Brooke is. Everybody knows that I'm with somebody, you know. So
Mm-hmm.
they all respect it, and so as long as they respect it, then we're good, you know. But the moment that they don't respect it, you know, then I may have to have a talk with them,
What's not
you know,
respecting
and
it
just
though?
reinforce that. You know what I mean?
Nah,
So can you give us an
what's
example how that talk would go? Because I wouldn't know how to do that. Can you show us? Like, say it.
what you mean?
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Mo.
I know
What do you
you.
mean
I
by
don't understand.
Give
example?
it
What
give
type
it
of
an
example
example.
are you
Like,
talking?
if a girl like crossed the line, like I don't give a fuck about her. Oh, what's up with me and
So,
you?
all right, I can
What
give you an
would you say?
example.
Yeah,
I
that's
can
it.
give you an example. So, there was a girl who I was with. Things ended, and then we broke up, and
Yeah.
then I started talking to somebody else. She knew that I was talking to somebody else,
Okay.
and she was trying to. She was making advances at me, you know. But I knew that she was making advances at me. Like, she was making it very obvious.
Mhm,
And so I'm like, yo, you know, I got a girlfriend, so I can't really, you know, I can't do that, you
mhm.
know. And I had to be respectful of the fact that I'm with somebody. If I want to cheat, then I might as well just break up with that person and then go and do what I got to do, you know.
Facts.
So that's what I was saying. I'm like talking to somebody. I'm actively trying to be with somebody, and she didn't care. She was like, oh, she won't find out. And I just had to cut her off, because if she's gonna do that with that person, then just imagine what would happen if I'm like serious with somebody, because I wasn't even serious with this other person yet.
Right.
So if I'm in a 2-year relationship, 3-year relationship, she might go and try to do something to break that up just out of sport.
Mm,
That's my example.
that's a good example. No.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You got something like that, Mouse?
No, I
No.
don't. I didn't think I don't understand the question, bro. And you said you wasn't talking to me, so I don't want you to repeat it because it's like it's a moot point. Yeah, I don't understand. That's why I was trying to ask you.
I told you to give us
The
an
question. Hold on.
example
I was
of
trying to ask you the question, so while he was talking, I could think. But now I don't want to do it again because it's boring to me.
that wasn't boring.
No,
If
but
you
I didn't
never been
understand
through
it.
that, yeah. Well, some
Yeah,
things not for you to understand.
I didn't
It's
understand
cool.
it. I don't understand it at all. So, with that said, guys, I had another question of the sort, and I now forgot that. But it was more on the line of, hold on, let me see if I can remember real quick. Of if you nah, I don't got it. Nah, I don't have it. So like what Mimi, I like what Mimi said. I'll go back to that, and hopefully I remember. Is like, yo, like about giving exes a bad name. It's like if you have, like, to me, like, especially at our age, it's like, like those games, which is like it don't rock. I don't think it rocks, and you know what I mean. But you treat people how you want to be treated. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So it's just like you could be sloppy, you can do all of that shit, but then it's like, yo, like you really playing yourself when you do
yeah.
that, because it's like, to me, it's like, like how y'all feel about lying. You know what I mean? Like,
Lying?
yeah, like if your shorty lie to you, like where does that go? And I know you're gonna
That
say
that
depending
that
on
shit
what it is.
hurts. Especially if it's over something small and little. It
Yeah.
makes you feel like, damn. Now what the fuck can you lie about? Like I broke up with my college girlfriend because she lied to me about some stupid shit, and I'm
Some
like, yo,
real shit.
damn. Yeah, we was like at the end. Maybe I was like a junior or something like that. And I'm like, yo, you could lie about me some stupid shit like that? Like I'm trying to like, be an adult right now. Like I was on some shit.
But can
You
you
lied.
tell us what can you tell us what it was? Oh no, you don't want
It's
to talk
it's
about
some
it.
dumb shit. Nah, you know what? I'll tell you exactly what it was.
Please.
Like okay, they had some show in our school called Ziana. It's like a
Hmm.
fashion show, but like it'd be like girls like showing like a lot of their body and shit like that,
Hmm.
like some model runway shit.
Yeah.
And she wanted to do that, and I didn't want her to do that personally. You know what I mean?
You didn't want her to model in the show?
No, like the way they was modeling, like they was like showing a lot of their body parts, you know.
Mm. All right.
And I didn't feel comfortable with her doing it, and I said I didn't want her to do that. I
And you
didn't
broke
stop
up
her
with
from
her for
doing that.
that
I
shit?
said I didn't want her to do it. Right? Listen, I
Yeah.
said I didn't want her to do that.
Right.
So she told me that she was going to the library, but
She
she
put
was
her
going to the show,
she put her
and then
clothes in the
some
car. She
yeah,
put her clothes
yeah,
in the car.
yeah. Nah, I
I
can't put it.
told you.
It was on campus. It was on campus.
No, but that's a call back to what I said about, like, if you tell a chick she can't go to a funeral, if she really want to go, she gonna put her clothes in the car, tell you she going to work.
She didn't drive at that point, but anyway, I feel you. I feel what you're saying.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
so she did that, like, and she lied to me. Said she's gonna be at the library, and somebody was like, "Oh, I saw your girl." Whatever. I was like, "What? Nah, she at the library." It's like, "No, she not." Wow, like simple shit like that. Like, if you could lie to me about some stupid shit like that, if she really's like, "Yo, I want to do it. Fuck, I'm doing it." Then
Mm-hmm.
okay, yeah, I'm here. I'm doing this. I'm be
Mm,
mad, but okay, fine. But you telling me you somewhere else and you right here?
mm.
That's stupid to me. You know?
Nah, I feel you on that, but like you broke up with her for that?
I mean, it was that on top of other things too, because I
Yeah.
started thinking about other shit she was lying about. Like when we started talking to each other, she had a man, and it was a whole bunch of stuff, and I was just reminiscing on a lot of the stuff, and I'm like,
Mm.
you know what, I'm
That was
mature.
so you're saying that was the straw that broke the camel's
Yeah,
back?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was a lot of other shit that I really want to talk about, but that
Go
was
ahead,
it.
Mo.
Yo, I mean, there's mad stuff that people lied to me about. Um, but the one in particular, I was dating this girl, and we were taking things
Yo,
slow.
yo, the chat is at Ant Nut.
What they say?
Yo, Mimi said,
What they say?
hmm. I wonder why she had to. I wonder why she felt she had to lie. She said everything but Ant.
Let's go, good. We got a lot of ant haters. I love it. I love the hate.
Nah, say, go ahead, though.
I'm looking down at you people anyway.
Go ahead, Domo.
So we were taking things slow, and
Mm-hmm.
we had gone out to dinner a couple times, but I couldn't really call her my girlfriend. You know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
What would you
um,
call it, Mo?
we were dating.
Okay.
We were dating, so we went on a couple dates. But we were talking about like actually starting to date or start to like have a more serious relationship.
Right, right.
So 3 months go by, you know, and I'd never been to her house, never, we always met out. And so I felt like that was kind of like a red flag.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went to Walmart in Latham and I saw her in the children's aisle. She had a child. I never knew she had a child. She had an infant. Never knew she obviously didn't know she had an infant.
Mm-hmm.
She had a man. Never obviously didn't know that she had a man. She had 2 other kids that were there.
Yeah, she had a lot of shit.
Yeah, she had a lot of things going on.
Mm-hmm.
So the guy, I looked at him and I said, I play ball with this dude.
Damn.
So I walked up to him
So what's up?
and I gave him that, and so I think she got nervous because she thought I was gonna say something, but I didn't. But obviously I never called her again. She never called me again. But it was kind of a mutual like, yeah, you got caught, but I'm not gonna blow your spot up because, I'm a nice guy.
Mm. Mm. But I think maybe I'm gonna rephrase the question. It's like, yo, like, when is lying like too much? Like, say, like I think Ant's story was a little better as far as like the actual question, but I think I asked it wrong. To where it's like, okay, when is lying too much? To where it's like, yo, like some people, like my wife, right? She don't believe like everything she says she believes is true, right? And like dead
Sound
ass,
like somebody I know.
right? Right. The apple don't fall too far from the tree, right? Team B. So she say, but it's not like a lie, but like when it comes to things like to me, like infidelity, it's like, yo, like, why? You know what I mean? Like, and but like to me, like that's like the only thing. Like I would say like, yeah, like probably like the only thing. Everything else, I just take it as like maybe like bad communication. But again, because I believe that like lying comes back to what Ant was saying and what Mimi was saying, like lying comes from fear. So if you got to lie to somebody, it's like some sense of fear that you know that lies
Fear
within your
from judgment.
relationship. Yeah, fear from judgment, fear from whatever. But like I feel like once that's there, you almost got to rebuild. You know what I mean? Like once that's there, it's like you're not gonna
So
build your relationship with somebody that's fearful of you. Like who wants that?
I think when you're lying to cover stuff up, like
Mm-hmm.
really cover stuff up, then that's when it's too much.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's one thing to if you lie about like, going to the you said you went to the store, but you went
Yeah.
somewhere else first. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And then you know how some people flip out. Like something like that is nothing. But
Yeah.
when you lie and say you were going to the store, but you stopped at some dude's house and it's a bigger lie, you know what I'm saying? If it's a bigger lie, you know, then it's too much.
okay,
Mm,
I agree. So while we on this, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit.
I'm trying to put
In
this.
a relationship, do you feel like your girl is like your mother, try to be your mother at a time? You know what I mean? Because some people say that. Like, I don't want to be your mother.
Mm,
I want to be your mother. They trying to tell you what to do and shit like that. What you think about that?
huh?
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say that she tries to be my mother.
Yeah.
I think it comes from more of a concerning thing. You know what I mean? Like,
But
so
doesn't it feel like that
if
sometimes? Like, you know what? I'm going here. I'm going there. Be here. Be there.
Nah.
I mean, yeah, but let
I'm
me let me
opposite.
try to answer it. So it's like I got a sore knee, right? So every time I go out and play basketball, Brooke always tells me to be careful because my knee is sore.
Yeah, good. You're old ass nigga, but hey.
That's right. I am old, you
I
know,
heard, son. Yeah.
but yeah, so but yeah, something like that. Like it's more of concern. It comes from concern. You
Yeah, but
know,
that's kind of
I
like
know that you
concern.
don't, but you don't have to
Prevention,
really deal with that because she don't really care. She don't really care about what you like, or not. It's not that she didn't care about what you do, but she doesn't have to really be concerned with the things that you do, right?
what are you talking about?
No, I mean like, so I have bad a bad knee. So,
Yeah.
and you said it was because I'm old, which is fine. But I'm saying you don't have like bad knees. You don't have any of that stuff. So she doesn't have to concern herself with you
No, I don't
when
have
it
bad
comes to
knees.
things.
I just come off an injury though. But nah, you taking this
So she doesn't. So she's not
totally
concerned. She's
different.
not concerned with you then.
Yeah, of
So she
course, of
doesn't.
course.
She
But
doesn't.
yeah, she
Is it
does.
because
She
you're an
does say
old
that. I didn't
man?
say she did.
It's because you're an old
No,
man.
because I had an injury.
I agree, Brooke.
But it's no different. I can't.
What did Brooke say?
So how does that make me an old man? As a matter of fact,
I
you're
didn't say
older
you're
than
older
I am.
man.
Somebody's mic is jacked.
I don't understand what you're saying, Ant.
All right, move point. I think
Yeah, let's
that
move on because
yeah,
because Ant's not making any sense.
yeah.
I'm not making no sense. I'm
Right,
making
Ant, we
perfect
forgive
sense.
you.
I'm saying
No,
no.
you don't.
You're changing it up.
You're not making any
I said
sense.
that
You're not
sometimes you
making
can
any
feel like
sense, Ant.
you're. Listen,
Go ahead, move on,
you
Myles.
cut me off.
What's next? It's not making
You cut
any
me off. You
sense.
cut me off. No, not being cut off today. Not today. So, like I said,
You're not.
sometimes your woman could be you're like in a parental. It feels like she's your mother or something like that. The way she's trying to, it's not just nurture you and do this and care for you and stuff like that. It's a lot of other things. You know what I mean? Some people feel like
But you
that.
said
Well,
that.
give us
That's
your look,
only.
son.
But you said that.
This how you did it. Look, and give actual examples. When you say like some other things, it leaves it up to interpretation, and that's where it's getting confusing. Just say what
I,
kind of things.
it's a lot. It's a lot of things. I'm not gonna just say one thing. That's what I'm trying to see. What do you guys ever feel
So
that
then say two.
at
Then
all?
say two if you
That's
don't
what I'm
say
asking.
one.
Oh no, me no. But you know what though? I would say me no, but like I like shit like that
Never.
though. No, son.
Okay, but did you never felt that?
Bro.
That's cool. But did you never felt that?
But let me finish talking, good brother. I'm telling you that no, but see, Miss Mimi answer my question. Like, my shit be like, yo, my wife would be like, and I'm separated right now, but she'd be like, yo, you need a wife and a mother in one person. And I'm like,
Mm.
yes, yes, baby. So
Some people do
Miss
need
Mimi,
that.
yo,
Yeah,
Miss
I
Mimi
agree.
said, I told my husband several times, I'm not your mother. And that's what I'm saying. That's what my wife said to me, but it's like,
See, that's what I'm saying. So I know people
no,
feel me.
no. I don't think that's feeling you. I think that like you saying like somebody's trying to be your mother. It's like, yo,
I did not say that. I did not say that.
what are you
I'm
saying,
saying
Ant?
they feel. I'm saying that when you're in a relationship, sometimes you feel like that's your mother too. Like she's trying to be your mother.
I'm
She just
telling
said,
you,
"I'm not
I
trying to be your
want
mother.
that. I'm
I'm
telling
not
you, I
your mother."
like that shit. I tell you, I like that, and me and Miss Mimi husband like that. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Okay. What's next? Go. Segue that,
Mo, you
Mo.
still laughing?
Yeah, because he was
Yeah,
like,
you're laughing
yo,
like a little
he could,
girl.
no, because Mo's
He
like,
curled up and everything.
Mo said, "How the fuck we supposed to work with that now?" Because that's what I'm saying. So it's like, yo, what we supposed to say now?
Good night.
That's
Thanks
what.
for the show.
Yeah, that's why he's doing that shit. Cause he's like, all right, yeah, but like without an actual example, I don't know how to work with it. So I'll tell you, like, I love that shit. If you don't like it, tell us what you don't like about it, and then it's like, okay, I can see that. But if you're saying like if you're trying to gauge the audience on that particular thing,
I'm not sure. I was asking y'all questions. You know what I mean? But
oh,
I'll
that
give
you
you
wasn't gonna answer for you.
my example. What? Yeah, it's for me. But
Oh,
my
okay, that's what
example
you're
is
doing. You're
no, no, no,
interviewing
no,
us.
no. I can give you an example too.
Love,
That's too easy.
love. Go ahead.
But you know what? When I growing up, my mother always told me that I can go out, but she just wants to know where I'm at. You ever
Mm-hmm.
heard that from your mother or father or whatever?
Yep.
So I do the same thing with my lady. You know what I mean? Shit like that. That's one simple thing,
I,
right?
I I didn't
Y'all
get
do the
that.
same. Do y'all do the same thing?
Say it
No.
one more time. I didn't get that.
Ah, okay, let me slow down for you. I
Please.
said my mother
Mm-hmm.
told me to when I go out, let me know. Just let me know where she's at, and I can go. She just needs to know where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
I do the same thing with my lady too. Do you do the same thing with yours?
I mean, oh,
No.
so this is a new topic?
No, it's the same thing.
It's a question. It's a question. I mean,
Yeah,
Oh,
like
okay.
I'll say
Nah.
I'll say no. I don't do that.
so
Me
you don't
neither.
tell your lady where you going.
Not all the time, son. Like, we
Where
on the
I'm going?
go,
No.
bro.
I don't always say where I'm going.
So you say yeah, I'm going out. I'm out. She don't know you're going. You do
Nah,
that?
my shit, nah,
I
cause
mean,
my
yeah,
shit is all
yeah, yeah.
calendar
She
based shit.
so for the most part, yeah, she'll know where I'm going because because I share it with her, but it's not because I have to tell her where I'm going.
Yeah, I'm
But
not saying you
I'll
have to, but that's what we normally
right.
do, right? This is what I'm saying. That's an example, like
If she's
how I
home,
used to do.
if she's home, then oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Nah, you can go ahead, but like I said, that's just an example how I used to do it with my mother. I used to tell her where I'm at, and I do the same thing with my lady too,
You just tell her
and
where
that's
you're going.
important.
It's a courtesy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course, because some shit can
Okay.
happen
Yeah.
where you said you was going, and then
No. I think that
neither.
where it got jacked up is like, can you do that as a courtesy? Yeah. Is it like something that you like everybody should practice? Probably not, bro. Like, I mean, I guess I don't. I never looked at it that deep to myself, but I can see where it could be a good thing as far as from the communication aspect. But you know me,
I mean, I think it's important.
I'm a Rolling Stone, bro. Huh?
I think that's important. Knowing
Uh,
where somebody's at is important to me,
uh, and we respect that,
because
bro.
yeah, you sit and watch the news. Oh,
I don't
13
watch the
people
news.
shot. Oh shit.
Yeah, that's why I don't watch that shit.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't watch the
I
news
do.
though.
I
Yeah.
watch the news every day.
Mm, all right.
Yeah, I can't do it. I don't watch the news every day.
Man, I don't
Why
watch that shit
not?
at all.
No,
Why?
So you
because
guys
I
don't
mean,
want to
I
know what's
feel
going
like
on in the world?
I mean, I feel like I know what I need to
no,
know, bro. Yeah.
I
That's
don't.
a, the,
It's more
the,
of a
the,
need.
the
Maybe
news is a big ass distraction, bro. To me.
the
I
news?
feel like the news.
Yeah.
So I feel
No,
like
that's
the
information.
Okay.
Okay, so say if it's a burglar in your area
It's
and
an
you're
app
not
for
watching
that.
the news and you get
It's a
burglarized.
good brother. It's an app for that.
get burglarized. Is that even a word?
Yes, it is, sir. Look it
I know
up
what
in
you
the
mean. I
dictionary.
know. I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Yeah. There's a
Even if it's not a word, I know what you mean.
nah, but
No. So
to me, there's an
uh,
app for that.
That's definitely a word, though.
All right, there's an app for that.
okay. All right.
That's how I
All
look
right.
at it.
So
Uh, go ahead.
Go
So
ahead.
all right.
Oh.
So if there's a burglar in the area and I'm not prepared, okay.
Bang bang, bang bang.
I mean, I just so I don't like
for bang
watching
bang, you got a
anything.
gun, bro?
I don't. So I don't like anything that's like really negative, especially like at night. You know
Same.
what I mean? So
Yeah.
I don't like to have to sit and watch because most of the news is it's about negative stuff anyways. So I don't like to have that in my life anyways.
Copy.
You know, so I just don't watch the news. I don't pay attention to it. I'll hear
Mm.
about it, but it's not something that I'll sit there and watch like that.
Yeah, and like, I guess like I don't know if this is the same, but like the news is just like I feel like I'm not gonna say my community is small, or big or small, but like everything I need to know, I know. As
Mm.
far as like what's going on, like I'm more of like a I would go to like an internet source before I would go to the news. I think even a newspaper before I go to the news.
I'll hear about it at work
Yeah,
if it's that
same.
important.
Usually not that important.
Right.
Okay.
That sounds like
I
some
respect
like
that.
that like my dad watches the news.
Yeah,
Yeah,
My
so I
parents
already
watch
said
the
I watch the
news.
news. I already said I watch the news.
yeah, yo, shit. Brooke
No,
said,
I know. I was just saying, like my parents usually watch the news, so if anything's happening in the area, they would tell me, and they live in Florida.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. If you out like the girls are saying, like if my girl's out, man, like if she out, regardless of what, it's like it's nothing I could do for me. Like, yo, where is she? Whatever, this, that, and the third. I even think, matter of
Right.
fact, I might even have her like the coordinate shit. I don't fuck with it like that.
The coordinates? Yeah.
On the
Okay, so you
You
got
have that
you got
on
the you
hers?
have it?
huh?
You have the coordinates?
Well, I think I could check.
Okay,
It's
no, you
okay.
don't need to check. So say you had the coordinates and she
Uh-huh.
she told you she's here, but she's all the way over there.
But she don't gotta
What you
tell
doing?
me.
And what you
That's what I'm
thinking?
trying to tell me. Oh, you saying it? So now we talking fake shit? Like if she's telling me if
Yes, yes. This is all
We already
make up
covered the
shit.
fact that
I'm not, yeah.
women
So
are
how am I
smart in
gonna?
that aspect. If they tell you they're gonna be
No,
somewhere and that they're there,
No,
then
but
they're not
if you
gonna.
have the coordinates, you kind of smarter, right?
yeah, no. I don't
Think
know.
about
I don't
that.
know. But bro, what am I gonna do? That's what I'm
I'm
trying to
not
tell
saying
you.
you're gonna do anything. I said, what are you doing? What are you thinking? How you reacting?
Nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
Nothing. I'm just like, yo,
I think
whatever.
you a low key jealous guy, and
Yes. And I'm
you a
like,
low
yo,
key
what the
jealous
fuck?
dude.
She's
Because
not
I'm
gonna
asking
do
questions. I
You
nothing.
never
are,
said what I would do.
bro. No,
I'm
bro. Like I'm just listening to everything. You're low key
Yeah.
jealous, bro.
You
I'm
asking
asking
mad
Like
questions.
messy
You
like
questions.
the
You
stage
asking
five
mad
I
messy
Clinton.
am
That's
asking
what
questions.
you
questions
are.
to stir things up.
No, but
Yeah,
you're
you're
trying to
welcome.
no, bro. You're trying to stir things up off hypotheticals, bro. Like you try to like it's like, yo,
Yes, yes,
yeah,
yes.
no, bro. Tell you gotta. This how it work, bro. You tell like a story, or you
No,
give
I
us
don't have
something,
a
but
story
you
like that.
no, but you
Like I
give a
said, I'm
real
stirring things
story.
up.
But you're trying no, but what you're trying to do is like you're trying to make us say something that's not anything like we act like it should is like this whole conversation is weird to me because I'm like what like she where she's at I'm like yo you making me think like damn do I need to know where she's at I'm like yo I don't know some of this shit is fucking me up but it's like yo
I'm
this is
not
how I
saying you
think
do. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying she told you she's this place. You happen to look at the shit and she's somewhere else. Totally different.
no bro but this is what I'm trying to tell you I think no look let's go back to the premise of the show son. So the premise of the show is play myself right so when we say
Yeah.
play myself everything that we talk about is basically us. You get what I'm saying? It's us, and then we go and then we ask people, other people, what they would do in our scenarios if they would have went to it and like shit that could happen. You see what I'm saying? Like real shit. But I'm not gonna ask a question and be like, "Yo, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about you." You know what I mean? Because it's like, "Yo, play myself." You know what I'm saying? It's like play
Yeah,
myself.
but I understand that, but you're not even giving me a chance to play myself when you're not playing yourself.
You talk the most this whole show,
Yeah, I mean,
and we don't know where we at now. I don't know where we at. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, yeah, like I'm saying I'm trying to think about what you're saying, and I'm like, damn, should I be looking at the GPS? Should I? Because it's just like it's
I'm not,
new in my
I never
it's
said
new in
that.
my
I never
brain.
said you should be looking at
No,
videos.
but I
I
know
never
you
said that.
didn't. But the line of questioning, I'm like, oh shit. You like, yo, isn't it smarter to have
Just
GPS? I'm like,
answer the
yeah, I
question,
got
man.
that shit. And then
You
I said, I
dancing
got
around
that shit.
questions. Just answer it. How
What
would
you
you do
mean
it?
dancing? No, I told
That's
you
what
what
I'm
I would
asking.
do.
I'm not. You're asking me how I do it. I'm asking you how you do it first. Then I
How
would
I do
say
what?
I'm
No,
good.
how I do what?
I haven't asked her already, man. Forget it. No.
No, just say how I do it. Like how I would if my girl was at another spot.
I just said yes. If she told you she was somewhere, you check the coordinates. I don't even know what the coordinates. I know what coordinates, but I don't have that on my phone with my girl. Nothing like that.
Okay.
So y'all brought that shit up.
I did.
So
It's
how
an
can I
iPhone.
answer that
It's an
question when
iPhone
I
thing.
don't even have it?
No, bro,
Huh?
I got it. It's an iPhone feature. Like I have it
Okay,
from
I
like
don't have
my
an iPhone,
friends.
so you know that. You know that.
Okay.
So okay?
I don't
So
know.
y'all
Yeah,
brought
yeah.
that shit up. So I'm bringing it up now. If she said I'm gonna be this place, you happen to check the coordinates, but she was all the way over here.
Mm-hmm.
How would you react? That's all I asked you.
Oh,
Simple. That's a simple question.
I would go to sleep.
Okay, that's it.
Okay.
Okay, that's what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you made the question way more
No,
difficult
no,
than what it
no.
was.
Well, all right. So watch this. Watch this. And how would you react?
Let's hear it.
How would you react?
I don't have the coordinates, but I would,
See,
yeah.
you see what I'm
I, I,
saying?
don't, I, don't,
You
I, don't,
see what I'm
I don't have
saying,
that.
bro?
No, but
Yo,
listen.
you telling me to
See,
ask
this
a
how you put.
hypothetical?
Oh
No,
my
stop.
god.
You're cutting off again. You're cutting off again. You're cutting off again. You're
Oh
cutting off
my
again because I said
god.
I'm not done. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. But I will probably go to sleep too, and then talk about it when she get home. Simple as that.
I don't
So
It's not
believe.
gonna be just going to sleep.
No, bro, because it don't. That shit
so
don't
I
even
don't
sound. Go ahead, man. Go
So
ahead, Mo.
it never happened. Then it
so
never happened.
Mo, fix it. Mo, fix this shit.
Mo can't fix shit. Go ahead,
so
Nah,
Melody.
fix it, Mo.
yo, first off, yeah, I don't know what is wrong, bro. Are you okay? I'm
Yeah, I'm
really
good.
concerned, but all right.
You don't need to get
So
concerned about me. I'm concerned about you,
uh,
actually.
okay. So
Word, nigga.
so
Myles
so
isn't checking to see the
so
coordinates. To see, yeah.
I don't have the coordinates either, so I'm with
I don't
Ian
have
on
that.
that. So,
I don't have that. I don't have
but
that.
if
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I don't but I would never if I did have the coordinates, I don't think I would want to check because I feel like it's a violation of somebody's privacy. And if I did look at it and just so happen to see that she's somewhere else that she said she wasn't that she wasn't there, she was somewhere in one place, and then I wouldn't care. It wouldn't really bother me, I guess. It's not really for me to really care about. I just know, all right, well, she said she was in this place, she's in another place, so maybe something happened.
Yeah, it's like a
Maybe
soul.
she decided to go somewhere else. Maybe her and her friends went to this place. But I wasn't even supposed to know the shit anyway, so I wouldn't bring it up in conversation.
That's like saying, like, yo, if your girl's like, yo, I'm going out to the bar, right? And she's moving through the city. It's like, yo, you here now? You here now? Nah, it's like, yo, she said she's going out, and she's an adult. I look at it like that, like, yo, she's an adult. And let's bring it back to the coordinate thing. It's a iPhone feature. So like when Ant said about like, yo, he wants, he asks his mom's where she's at or this, that, and the third. It's the same thing, but it's like you don't have to ask. You know what I mean? You don't have to do whatever. So it's like, yo, if you really need to know that, all right, yo, is she next to the mall? Can she stop by the mall because she's there? Whatever. But like again, the first example, like if she's gonna do a night out, she can go uptown, downtown, somebody's house, pick them up, whatever. I'm not like, yo, hit me with the itinerary before you bounce. You know what I mean? Like where you gonna be, how long you gonna be there? Because I don't move like that.
Yeah,
That's just
I hear you.
Yeah, I feel it.
Oh boy,
yeah.
wow, jeez, fun times.
Yeah. Yo, to play us out, son, because that was different. That was
Oh,
different.
all right. Well, hey, thank you guys all for sticking with us for this
Play
hour and a
myself
half
show.
show.
Yeah. You said this is your type of show, and this was the worst.
I
This was
said play myself show. Listen.
no Sam. All right. You got it.
Go ahead, Ant.
And I said play myself show. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Right. No, go ahead and play us out, Ant.
Nah, you play us out, Mo.
Everybody wants to know.
Am I gonna be able to do it this time?
They say, "What's up with Ant tonight?"
Yeah, but nah, when you were talking, I just said play myself show. That was it. That's what I was saying.
Okay.
Yeah, I
don't
wasn't
want to
cutting
cut
you.
All right,
nobody
so-
off, man. I don't really want to cut nobody off, and I just want to banter.
So, all right.
I want to
So,
have fun.
listen, we're thank you everybody for showing up. We're on 8:00 on Wednesdays. Every Wednesdays, me, Myles, and Mo play myself show, and we out. Peace
Yo,
out,
but hold
guys.
on.
He said me, Myles, and Mo. Wow.
That
You
was
heard him?
really funny. Yes. that
Well,
was
me,
funny.
Myles, and Ant. I'm sorry, or me,
And
No, it's
Myles,
up
and
there.
Ant.
Yo, Mo, that was a funny.
I'm
joke
sorry.
that you
I'm
did on
sorry.
purpose.
I did it
I'm
on
sorry,
purpose.
bro.
On purpose.
That was
Yeah.
no. It wasn't a knock. It wasn't a knock. I'm sorry. Me, Myles, and Ant on the show
Yes.
every Wednesday night at 8:00.
Thanks.
My
Absolutely.
apologies, Ant.
That's cool.
Hey,
You fucking with me. That's cool.
we got some guests coming on, man. But we gotta stick to the format. But I mean, this was a good rep, I would say. This is a good
I like
rep.
this show. Yeah. I like this show.
This show?
Yeah, I like this
This
one.
is a good rep.
Look back
I
at
would
it.
say.
Look back at it.
No, bro.
You said?
No. We need to like this.
Have a good night,
podcast-
guys.
It should be like
Yeah,
a West
good
Coast
night.
offense. Basket.
Later.
We passing the ball too much. We playing like
Team
the
being top
86
best.
Knicks.
Always.
We playing like the
Yeah.
86 Knicks. 13
Now,
passes before a point.
whatever. We're going to win, though.
Love.
Love. Peace.
Peace.